What's up, everyone? How y'all doing? My name is Reef, and this is your daily chat for May the 31st. Oh my god, wow. May the 31st, 2021. Where is the time going, man? We're come tomorrow. By the time you see this, it'll probably be tomorrow. We are going to be at the halfway point through the year. It's unfreaking believable. I just don't know what to say. I'm at a loss. But that's not going to stop us from taking on the news for today, and let's get right into it. Because after a week-long hiatus with not a whole lot of news, we have this. If you are a big user of Google Photos, their unlimited storage is ending tomorrow. Migrate your crap over to your drive where it's going to consume part of your 15 gigabytes of free space that they give you, or move it to Dropbox, or move it to Flickr. Move it to another service because, yeah, this will count towards your 15 gigs of space that you're allowed to have on Google Drive. But you can't just upload your stuff anymore. They don't want to hold it. It's taking up a lot of space. And, well, space is cheap, but it's still expensive. So move your crap. They don't want it. Next, this one really caught my eye. Facebook has paid for a study to show that the privacy changes in Apple are bad. This is a beautiful little orb of haha and how to tank your career in 8 pages or less. So when Facebook paid for this, they actually went to the University of Florida and Daniel Sokol and Feng Zhu, I assume I said those right. I really don't care one way or the other. They went to the University of Florida and they got them to commission this study. And sure enough, as you scroll down, you can see that they say substantially weakening the Apple changes substantially weaken the ad ecosystem and shifting previously free ad-supported app models. And it's not good for the people. It's not good for the companies or the people. They keep going and going and going. It's 23 pages long. I'm actually shocked it's this long. It's awful. But the fact is, we all knew. You don't even have to read this to just know when it says Facebook pays for a study on Apple. You know that they only came out with this because the results are going to quote unquote be in their favor. Sure enough, reading through the paper, it's obviously on the side of Facebook. They definitely condemn the whole Apple changes, but Apple has shown through those changes that only 2% of their user base will let ads track them. People don't want their data being siphoned that easily. I think we've all just accepted that our data is siphoned. I know I have. I've made my peace with that. But I don't want it to be so easy that when I download an app that it just goes. It's just not what I want. And I'm not even an Apple person. I personally hate Apple. Me not being a poor retard, I definitely don't have Apple products. I think I have an iPad that my sister won from a competition. And that may be the only Apple product in this whole house. Either way, this study was kind of a haha joke. If you want to read it, you can. Just, let's see, where can you get it from here? So come to papersssm.com. I'll just link this in the description below. I'll just link it in the description below. And Raspberry Pi. Who wants the Model 5? Well, you're not going to get it. Because with 2020 being the whole tire fire that it was, and the Pi 4, coming out, there is plans for a Pi 5. They are starting to kick around ideas for a Pi 5. But this year, 2021, is definitely focused more on software. And to that end, they are looking at upgrading the Debian, upgrading the Chromium. They are looking at adding more features to the Raspberry ecosystem. And overall, this entire year is going to be more software focused than hardware focused. They unleashed a whole vault worth of new hardware in the last few years. Cameras, add-on cards, all that stuff. So it's good that they are taking the time to focus on it, but that doesn't discount the fact that they are planning to work on the Raspberry Pi 5, which when you think about the Raspberry Pi 4 already having the 8 gigs of RAM, the Raspberry Pi 5 is going to be sick as all hell, and I cannot wait. Our final story, the Unreal Engine 5 is now in early access. They had a live event, or not a pre-recorded event, but it was broadcast live, showing all the new features that you can see behind me. And this is all quote unquote rendered in the game. And I say quote unquote because I can't prove one way or the other. I have to take their word for it like everyone else does. But based on all the technology that they are putting into this and all of the teams, all of the effort, all of the manpower, Unreal Engine 5 is looking to just be an absolute game changer. If you see through here, we can see the motion, the physics, everything looks just fantastic. And I'm sure there's going to be some fat poor person out there saying, you know, I like the Source engine. Once again, spoken like a true poor person. No one cares what you think. Unreal Engine 5 is where everything is at right now. In fact, Dreamhaven, which is the company started by Mike Morhaime, I believe, from the former Blizzard CEO, and also Frost Giant, made by some made by some other StarCraft devs or some StarCraft people. They have started to partner with Unreal Engine 5, and we're not sure what the agreement there is. We just know that they are partnered with Unreal Engine 5, and we can just assume whatever game they come out with is going to look absolutely next gen. Like, just take a look at that. Like, just, it's so gorgeous. Imagine Fortnite in the Unreal Engine 5. Like, wow, that would be absolutely stellar. Can you imagine having to crank 90s around this thing? You'd run out of materials before you got up the leg. Unreal Engine 5 is probably the one thing I am super excited about. If you want to know about all the new features in Unreal Engine 5, I highly suggest you click the link in the description, or even just Google Unreal Engine 5 updates and you'll get all the news. But I highly suggest if you are a game dev, you take a look at it if you haven't already, because this thing looks like it's going to make game development a whole different ball game in the next year or so. But other than that, guys, that is your daily chat for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name has been Arif, and if you like this channel, like this video, hey, why don't you hit that subscribe button? Other than that, I'll see all of you on what is hopefully Wednesday for the next daily chat, depending on if there's news. Have a good day, guys. Bye.